So what's up guys? Welcome back to another one, Punchman, the strongest YouTube video. We are on my free-to-play account which is currently doing great and saving tons of stuff, and we'll be showcasing the account on the stuff that we are going to do, what are the plans we have in mind in progressing in the game, and of course there are tons of new things coming in our way, and I hope it will really help us in progressing as a free-to-play player, and I hope it will be beneficial to everyone out there who pays, or though especially those who only play for fun and do things regularly and competing with each other, especially to those who have a lot of whales in their server. I hope for you guys to get lucky, to have fun, and of course save, especially that you are a free to play. So without further ado, let's do character review of our new limited SSR character and our free SSR character, which are King and BOROS. So I am going to talk about both of these characters and give you everything I know about these two. Where are they good? Are they PvE or PvP character? Or what gears to put in them? Are they worth it to upgrade? And many things that I know about these two. So first of all, let us talk about King. So King is very effective in many ways, very good in many things, especially when we are in the player versus player in the PvP. So as you can see, King is really hard to get. You need tons of block tickets. You don't really need, if you are lucky, you got him for about 20 BT, then it's great. But if you have only like 50 BT and you gamble, I don't recommend it. I just recommend for those players who are free to play to just save everything you have, save your BT, save your resources as the game progresses, especially that every month we get new limited SSRs, which are really important to keep in mind. We get 36 BT for us to buy, which can be seen in the mall here. Oh, where is it? I forgot. Where is it? So I think I bought it all, so you can only buy about 36 BT right now. So if you bought it, then you will be saving a lot of it every single month. So keep in mind guys that it is very important to save up, especially when you are a free to play player. So now go on with the video and talk about King. So King is one of the Esper characters that we have received early on the game. So King is very strong in terms of PvP and PvE. So PvP is player versus player, where he is a a team attack, or he is also a burst character because of his ultimate. So first of all, what I can clear to you guys is he is also good in PvE, which are in instances or doing things in exploration, going against team comp enemies. Uh, for me, he does not really do well in PvP. No, in PvE, especially in club challenges. So he is good in exploration, where you go against six characters, but he is not good in terms of doing damage against a single boss, especially what we have in club challenges. So King is important in terms of PvP as he is a seal character. He has energy block because of his ultimate. So King stands in the middle of the battlefield and threatens all enemies, inflicting fear on all enemy. Seal 2 energy for one turn. When same effect coexists, the strongest one is active and heals all allies for 50% attack. So meaning guys, this character is a AoE character, a heal, a supporter, and an energy blocker because of his ultimate, which inflicts fear. So this guy is very strong. I don't have him in this character. I can showcase how he works, but as I can say, he is good in PvP. But if you are a free to play player, I don't recommend you pulling this character as he will not be really strong as you get him. You can't have many things on him. You can't upgrade him properly. You can't really limit break him. You can't upgrade his star. You can put best gears on him. Especially when he is just 2-star, he is not that effective. But for those who pays in the game, you can 4-star this guy, and then he is a beast in PvP. And if you really want him to deal a lot of damage in PvE, so you can equip him with gears that gives him a lot of damage. So no speed, just damage, pure damage, and then you just have to really make him strong or buff his attack. And then we have his passive. When taking action, deal bonus damage equal to 20% attack to affected enemies, increased by 20% for every energy point you have dealing up to 120% of attack as bonus damage. So this means that when King affects his fear on the enemies, the boost is really a passive, or it gives him 20% attack bonus on those character who has been affected by fear. So the fear of King is really not that. I don't think it's affects every single one of the characters, but there's still a chance of inflicting seal on the characters that you have in the battle. So now let us talk about what are the best gear set, or what are the best gear set on him. So as you can see, the best gear on him should be Knight, which is pretty amazing. As you all know, in my previous video, that Knight is good in AoE characters, especially those who are Rebel Tornado, which are Tatsumami, and then we have AS, Atomic Samurai, who is also a great AoE character. I can't really stress how good Knight on King is, because of the 30% attack bonus to every single one, especially when King is an AoE character, and then you deal additional damage to the main target, which is really amazing. And of course, the stats of these gears should be attack speed, or attack bonus. Or you can use Prisoner too, because Prisoner critical strikes add a 15% bonus damage. So what I can suggest, the stats of Prisoner are, of course, attack crit, or attack damage, or attack percentage, or attack speed. Those are really important stats to put on King, especially that he is a burst, he does heal, and he does seal. So next we will talk about King. Sorry, rather talk about BOROS, who is really good, who is just free for all, especially when you just log in the game. You get BOROS for 7. If you log in for 7 consecutive days, then you get BOROS for free. So no spending, just play every single day and you'll get him for free. So let's talk about BOROS right now, which I have in my account. So I haven't really have enough resources to upgrade him, and of course guys, what I can say is I can 3-star him soon as we get shards in daily logins in phase 2, especially that we log in every day. We get about 45 shards, where 3-star only requires you to have 25 shards to upgrade BOROS to 3-star. So I ain't upgrading BOROS to 4-star at all, because all I can use him for is on PvE, especially on club challenges where we only have one enemy, the boss. So he is a single target character. He deals a lot of damage. He is an amazing single burst character, and here, single target attack and the strongest burst. So why is he a strongest burst? Because of his passive also. If you have a lot of Esper, I don't think you will really need a lot of Esper when you have Boros. But what I can say is, if you have Sky King or Tatsumaki on your team, it's good to put them on your lineup, as it will increase the damage of Boros. So when allies restore HP, Boros is healed for 50% of the value, can be triggered up to 6 times per turn, permanently increases. Wait, what is it? Oh my god, I have bad reading skills. So yeah, I'm really sorry guys. So I made a mistake. I thought it was his passive, but it was his ultimate. So guys, forgive me. I am really sorry for giving you false information earlier, but I just the information just got mixed up. But what I am saying earlier was this one. Every Esper ally increases Boros attack to increases ability damage by 105%, stacking up to 3 times. So meaning, if you have Sky King and Tatsumaki, then it is upgraded to another, like it adds to 10% ability damage, which means that it will give additional damage to the ultimate of Boros, which will be happening every single battle you have in club challenges. And what is important here is that if you put another one, it increases. So what I can say guys, the every Esper ally increases Boros attack to increase ability damage does not stack with him in the lineup. So he is a separate character, meaning that you need another 3 Esper to upgrade his ultimate damage to the max level. But as you all know, you need 4. We all need 4 on the best current core, especially CE that we have. So he is the best core right now. So meaning you can't do 4 espers in one lineup, as you will need one of each one of each factions, which means that you really need Esper, High Tech, Duelist, and Grappler. So what you can do most in a team composition is have 2 additional Espers to upgrade the ultimate of Boros, which is very great, especially in the club bosses. So what I can talk about this dude is, when you have him, you heal also. So you can use Boros as a frontliner, but I don't think that he will do good in the current boss we are in, especially Giryo, that he one shots front line or the tanks in my lineup right now. So you can't do Boros in the front. But what I can say is that you can do him at the back, and then you can just heal, especially that when ally restores HP, Boros is healed for 50% of the value. So which means this character is good with Genus. But if you are in the lower boss challenges, especially when you are still in the Carnage Kabuto boss, then it will be good, as the reflect of Carnage Kabuto will really not affect how your team do damage, but it will increase your chances of doing more attack, giving more attack on Carnage Kabuto, as Boros will heal, especially with Genus with his ultimate, or you can just have Genus have the casual gear, which will be really important in just giving heals on himself, and of course giving heal on Boros with his passive. So the best gear set I can say, or what I can suggest for you guys, is our, wait, what was it? Oh, I forgot. It's primal. Why? Because of the column attack, or the column additional damage, and of course the additional damage on the main target. So meaning, if you have a boss, you give additional damage on the boss when it hits, especially when you have a good stats primal gear set. This is really important as you will deal a lot of damage. So the best gears that I can say to equip in BOROS are attack bonus, attack speed, attack crit, attack damage, attack crit damage, or and maybe you can do speed on him, but for me you can just do full damage on him, especially that you can just use him in the current as he is right now. All I can say is he is good in club challenges. He does not really do good in club boss, I mean in PvP. So comparing the two, comparing Boros and King and King and Boros. So between them, I would say that they are good in their own ways. They are good in different activities in the game. King in PvP and PvE. PvE in terms of a team battle, 6 versus 6, not 6 versus 1, where Boros, of course, deals a lot of damage in club challenges. So, mostly Boros is really good for club challenges, especially right now that I think everyone is really focusing on club challenges or in PvE. Some of you guys are focusing on PvP, especially me. I'm maintaining my rank in arena for top 1 or top 2, top 3. That's what I aim for. And then but even though I am a PvP player, I still do good in PvE as I upgrade my characters in PvE, and I have the AoE damage for instances, and I have CE as my core, and I have Genus as my core in the V lane lineup. And all I can say is that Boros and King are good characters in the game, but they are good in different activities. King is good in PvP and Boros is good in PvE, especially club challenges where he deals a lot of damage because he is a single target character, or he has a single burst character where he really excels in doing a single damage on the club bosses. While PvP is King, he does a lot of damage in terms of 6v6, especially when you have him go first. You seal energy, you deals a lot of damage, you heal. So he is a package for now, but there are a lot of many more. There are many more limited SSR that are better than King. As of right now, my review about these two is they are both good. They are both decent for me. Boros is God in terms of club challenges. In terms of PvP, I will say King is good. He is decent, but as the game progresses, I will sadly say to you guys that King really does fall out, especially in the PvP. I don't really want him in my lineup as soon as other limited SSR comes out. And actually, I don't have him, but I won't put him in my lineup as a main character on my lineup right now, as I am really not that convinced that King is a god tier character. But that is my own opinion. You guys have your own, but of course I have my own reviews. But I will take your suggestions. I will take anything you say into consideration. I might even review how I see King in the future. And that is all, guys, for my character review. So, on a special announcement to you, to all of you guys. So, I am thinking of making a community of my subscribers in Discord. If you watch this video and you heard this, you can just comment down below your Discord, and I will invite you guys in the Discord channel that I made earlier, and I am really looking for a certain person or a certain player out there who would know a lot of things about Discord, who knows a lot of things on how to manage Discord, and I hope you will help me. If you're out there, message me or comment down below your Discord account or Discord name. I will add you, and I hope we will be friends. I hope we will have a good relationship together, and I hope that we will make a YouTube community on my channel to have you guys know each other and have more knowledge about the game that we have, that the One Punch Man, the strongest Moontoon server. So if you like the video, guys, if you agree or if you even though you disagree, I would like, if you like the video, give my video a like. Please subscribe to the channel, as many of you guys are not yet subscribed, and please share and comment down below if you want to join my YouTube community in Discord. And I hope you guys a very good day, and thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting my YouTube video. So thank you, guys.